Convince her to turn Fusion over to me and get her out of town. Everyone's happy. So much better than boom. Don't you think?
I can't believe you got to Gail. The one person I've been able to count on.
You did it all yourself. You did it all when you decided that you'd marry Green. All I did was just offer Gail a shoulder, some sympathy. Oh, of course, also the promise that you would burn in hell for everything you did to her. A marriage to Greenlee, that's close enough.
You're incredible.
I am. So now what's your answer?
Fusion's yours. Take over the company this instant. You do realize that, don't you? And Greenlee loves Fusion. She's stubborn. The idea that you, of all people, will be running it will make her want to hold on even tighter.
David, the only way that I can ensure that my daughter will have a company to come back to is if I take total control.
And I'm sure there's just a little bit of all for Erica, too, don't you think?
David, at this point, I am the only one who can save Fusion. I have saved it more than once. And the sooner I'm free to run Fusion without any interference from Greenlee, the better.
I'm going to need some time.
I understand. I understand it's delicate, but if you take too much time, Gail is just one phone call away.
Did you ever think that all this might be moot? If it's true that Greenlee hasn't called me once, what are you going to do if she's back with Ryan?
I don't want any excuses. Even if Greenlee's back with Ryan, even if she makes noises about going back to Ryan, you're the master of controlling women.
Apparently not all women.
Not that you didn't try. But look at the success you had with Crystal and Amanda and Dixie. And they were married women. Greenlee should be a snap.
And what if she isn't?
I think Nurse Gail's testimony against you should be excellent motivation for you to get the job done. Now, should I take you home so you can get started?
Finally. Sure. It's about time.
Actually, I think that our partnership is going to be fun. Would you like to keep the cuffs as souvenirs?
Oh, no, I think I'll pass. Thank you.
Actually, I think I'll keep them. And every time I look at them, I think of you.
Greenlee and I have been friends for many years. Ever since she was married to Leo, which makes us practically family.
You just seem more emotionally involved now than you ever were before, so I don't know. If that's true, that could be a problem. If you have genuine feelings for Greenlee, I mean, as genuine as it's possible for you to have, you might find it very difficult to, what's the word? Double-cross Greenlee.
That's not going to be a problem.
No, of course not. What am I saying? You would stab your best friend in the back to protect yourself if you had a best friend.
You're enjoying yourself, aren't you, Erica?
Immensely. I have someplace to be, so if you have trouble tracking Greenlee down, talk to me. We're partners.
No, we're not partners, Erica. You're blackmailing me.
It'll be over soon.
And what about Ryan? How do you think he's going to feel when he finds out that you've been pushing so hard to put Greenlee and I together? I mean, aren't you supposed to be his friend? Supposed to want his happiness?
I want Ryan's happiness more than anything. But Greenlee is not good enough for Ryan. David, Greenlee is not even good enough for you.
Thank God. Where have you been? Are you all right?
I'm fine. Or I will be, as soon as she leaves.
Lovely to see you too, Greenlee.
Why is it that you have to go after every single man in my life?
Really, Greenlee. I stopped by to see an old friend, and you twist that into my going after your men?
Please, my father? You're so desperate to keep him that you didn't tell him I was his daughter.
You really need to learn to let things go.
And it's not enough that you slept with my ex-fiancé. Now you show up here. You swoop in
I didn't swoop. I simply stopped by to see how David was doing.
to tell him to stay away from me? Warn him that I'm no good? Call off our wedding?
Oh, are you saying then your wedding is still on?
That's none of your business.
Okay, you really need to take it easy.
How can I take it easy when this vulture is picking the bones of my life? My men, my company?
Fusion is half Kendall's.
And you want it to be 100% yours because you have nothing else in your life. What the hell is your problem?
You know something? I don't have a problem. David, I'm sure you have things to do. I'll leave you to do them.